Hey everyone, Sky here to discuss Star Trek First Contact, starring Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spiner, LeVar Burton, Michael Dorn, Gates McFadden, Marina Sirtis, Alfre Woodard, James Cromwell, and Patty Usatake, and directed by Jonathan Frakes. Now, I have seen this once before in my life, and what did I think of it? I don't remember. Let's get into it. Jean-Luc Picard, returned by Patrick Stewart, has a dream that he was imprisoned, but as an opening, I hate it. And he gets a call for an assignment and tells his crew and are reluctant about the assignment, which is chasing comets. And Commander Riker, played by the movie's director, Jonathan Frakes, tells Picard how ridiculous it sounds. And it does, and Picard's ship, the USS Enterprise, goes to an attack to save another ship, and this thing is all over the place at this point. We'll see if it improves. I doubt it, but we'll see. We go to a dark version of Earth, and we meet Lily, played by Alfre Woodard, and Zephram Cochrane, played by James Cromwell, coming out of a bar, and some mysterious green light destroys the bar, while the Enterprise follows them as a Death Star-looking thing tries to stop First Contact after many years, and Picard brings Data, returned by Brent Spiner, to check something as Lily shoots them and gets medical attention while they find Cochrane. And is this making sense? No, not really. I'm lost by this plot, and at this point, because this plot sucks. Lily wakes up, and one guy says, "I'm a doctor, not a doorstep." Or doorway, whatever that line was, which was a groaner. Meanwhile, Troy, returned by Marina Sirtis, is drunk thanks to Cochrane. And this is not the Star Trek I know and like, because this episode is oddly put together, as Riker tries to tell the truth about First Contact, and this is beginning to be a problematic as I can't follow what in the hell is happening in this movie, as it makes no sense. Data gets captured by something invisible and traps him in imprisonment. And what are the creatures that captured Data called? I don't know, and I don't care, as the movie doesn't tell us until maybe later why there are enemies, and I don't know why, and I don't care. And honestly, I don't think this movie will improve, and I'm almost 45 minutes into it. Picard helps Lily and welcomes her aboard the Enterprise, and I think we're introduced to the Borg, who I thought was led to believe is the villain of this movie, but nope, that's what the creatures are called. But I don't know what this species is called. Well, I already know what it's called. I don't know the character's name. And again, I don't care. Next scene, I found out the Borg is the species, but what is the name of the woman that captured Data? And why the hell is none of this plot making sense? I thought Star Trek was better than that. Apparently not this generation, I'll say that much. Data tries to escape from the Borgs and is unsuccessful, and the woman gets him back to imprisonment. Meanwhile, Picard and Worf, returned by Michael Dorn, is walking in space, and Riker and Geordi, returned by LeVar Burton, chase the get back Cochrane. And here's what's frustrating me. What do the Borgs want? Why are Picard and Worf walking in space? And why is Cochrane the MacGuffin? Because I really don't like this character, and I'm really frustrated at this point. I don't know what's happening, and my head hurts, and I'm checking out, and as I have 40 more minutes to go. My God. Picard wants to destroy the Borgs and goes on a rant for random reasons. And while he calms down and thinks of getting people off the Enterprise, he quotes Moby Dick, which is a book, by the way. And he gets people off the Enterprise, and Riker and Geordi blast off with Cochrane, while Picard goes after Data to get him back. And how does he go from his ship to the Borgs? Is just lazy writing. And I wanted this thing to end. Data, and as Picard arrives, becomes a cyborg being under the control of the Borgs, which is again lazy writing. Same goes with Data betraying the Borgs and going after the woman Borg and killing her off, which didn't make much sense. Picard makes it out with Data, and this climax is a bunch of nonsense. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 1.8 out of 10. I was really frustrated by this movie, absolutely frustrated, because I don't know why the things going on in this movie is happening, and I don't care. Hell, I didn't get the villain's name, and I still don't care, which is a real problem, and it was a bunch of nonsense. Star Trek should be better than that. And this with the first film is one of the worst Star Treks I've seen in my life. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next week I will be back with Star Trek Insurrection. And until next time, punch it.